In 2015, the Zambian government unveiled a bold vision, a nationwide network of 2,000 solar-powered hammer mills, meant to bring affordable mealie-meal, rural industrialization, and relief to struggling farmers. It was a $200 million promise, a promise financed through a loan from the China Development Bank, a promise that cheered rural communities across the country. Today, that promise lies in ruins. A week-long Radio Mano investigation found this pattern in Mporokoso, Lunte, Mungwi, Senga, Mbala, and Luwingu. Here is the report by Kasonde.
Across Northern Province, the story is the same. Abandoned buildings, striped machines, vandalized solar panels, overgrown compounds, and sites worth millions of dollars now sitting silent, producing nothing. In Kasama's Luwingu, Kalense, and Namponda cooperatives, the situation is even worse. The solar panels, the heart of the milling plants, are completely gone.
Solar panel amayanda mu community yafuire yaba 25 akupokelela amalaiti okufuma pachigali. Olo number 2 fifuire fyakwata ama fish ponds pali ape. Olo number 3 fifuire fyakwata na potri ofo batu bali matano kuti awo chishinga opo 25 households bale kwata amalaiti okufuma pachigali community yababuye. Olo second ama fish ponds bakatwimbire pali tukalekwata na pigai obalandi umulandu amezi buranire fuma mudia ngafidi mulepera so twalite meno sana twatyawo chilife bwe.
Local residents say thefts happened quietly, mysteriously, and without proper follow-ups from the authorities. To understand how a multi-million-dollar project collapsed so completely, Radio Mano sought answers from Zambia Cooperative Federation, the institution entrusted with managing the solar mills. But ZCF Northern Province Regional Coordinator Nelson Simwaba could not confirm even the most basic facts. He could not tell how many hammer mills in the province are working, whether any were insured, how many mills he oversees, what happened to the stolen components, or whether there is any maintenance plan. And then came the most troubling admission.
Yes, Kalense, we went there to pick some of the solar panels, and they are kept at the yard. Okay, as regards the spare parts, it was because of the vandalism which we saw people were getting. And some of this, we got the motor quite all right, and they're still there. But the CCS, you find that in the CCS things are not there. So we said, why should we get this? So we picked the motor from Kalense because we feared it was going to be stolen. And even when we got it, it's not functional. I think it's like by the time we are going there, some people had already gone to get it. Because what we discovered that were that those who were having challenges with such things could go there and pick and possibly, I don't know where they were selling or they were, I don't know. That's one thing. Yes, for Kalense, we collected the solar panels and the one motor, they are kept at my office.
Removed, but with no written explanation, no inventory, and no evidence of where the panels were taken or why. This raises serious accountability questions. Who authorized the removals? Were the mills insured as public assets? Why can't ZCF produce a simple inventory? And how did millions of dollars worth of public equipment vanish so easily? Some cooperative members even suspect ZCF officials may have contributed to the disappearance of components, allegations the institution has not addressed. The collapse of the solar milling project has also angered traditional leaders.
Pakalense palia na povali va po masola. Nomba tubushe ebintu ebintu ubuteeko bwashitire okutira tifire bombera abantu nomba tefyo abantu abo bashitire bo mufulu so mulandu wakutira tifye aba bako bene tarabika kwa mano ya kusunga efintu mwonse mwebali bayinchaji basigayo esisine sigayo fyabulu takwire babika kwa mano ya kusunga efintu ubuteeko nga bwashita efintu bwapeera ku kyalo efuire fyasungwa buli natokuluba kubonkyala buluku era basenda ku efintu noko balefitwala takuli kyali nkalipa sana baki so enene amapiringi ku bantu bonse nokutira ati ebyo fintu fyayishirefyo fyali fyakubombera ekyalo so kufuyo kubo kwamba okulafwairisha fintu amasola yayakuyi.
His words echo across rural communities where abandoned structures are daily reminders of a promise that never materialized. Radio Mano approached the government authorities for answers. Northern Province Permanent Secretary Bernard Mpundu declined to comment, saying he was still studying the extent of the issue. But the situation is clear. Out of 170 solar mills allocated to Northern Province, more than half are closed, vandalized, or completely non-functional. Attempts to get a response from the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises also failed. The Ministry's Public Relations Office did not respond to repeated follow-ups. The silence raises its own questions. Who is safeguarding a $200 million national investment, a loan obtained from China, which Zambia must pay? Has any audit been done? Who is investigating the theft of public equipment? And who is repaying the China Development Bank loan now that the mills have failed? What is happening in Northern Province is not unique. Across Zambia, many solar mills failed for the same reasons: inflated procurement, poor installation, lack of spare parts, no technical support, missing training for operators, and political interference. Some cooperatives were even pressured to repay loans for the mills that were already broken. Experts say a similar solar milling plant in other African countries cost between $20,000 and $30,000. Zambia, however, paid almost $70,000 per unit, more than double. Why? No one has provided a clear explanation. The collapse of the solar milling project has left Zambia with three major losses. One, the financial loss. Millions of dollars of equipment are now scrapped, yet the loan repayment continues. Two, social losses. Cooperatives who hoped to earn income are left with empty buildings and broken promises. And three, government loss. A national project of this magnitude has collapsed without proper audit, accountability, or consequences. In village after village, community members ask, who truly benefit from the procurement? Why were the components allowed to vanish? Why is ZCF unable to account for the equipment? Why is the ministry silent? And who will answer for a $200 million failure? For now, the only thing that seems certain is this: the solar mills lie in ruins. The money is gone. And rural Zambia, once again with promise that never turned into progress. This has been a Radio Mano investigation. I'm Kasonde, reporting from Kasama.